review the kit layout. Here I go. So here it is, all in order, in a different order. I switched out the lavender colorful label for the lavender vitality. That's the only switch I made. We've got vitality oils across the top, which means they're ingestible. I'm not going to repeat all that. You guys get the gist. But we do have two sidekicks. We have Panaway and Raven that do not come in white labels, and they just hang out with the other vitality oils. So it's important that you say it that way because you want to stay compliant. And we can talk about the vitality oils in conjunction with the systems of the body, and we just have a sidekick along. So with that, this column is digestion, which is Copaiba, and it's sidekick Panaway. And Panaway supports us emotionally. That's what we have to say. So the second aisle is the healthy digestive system, and that's peppermint and digize. The third row is a healthy respiratory system, and that is Thieves, Vitality, and its sidekick, Raven, that helps support us emotionally. And then the fourth aisle is our immune system, which is Lemon Vitality, and Citrus Fresh, which is the colorful label, but it also has a vitality as well. And then the last is my favorite to talk about, and that's the nervous system, and that is Lavender Vitality and Frankincense. Frankincense also comes in a vitality oil as well. So that's the layout of this kit for the systems. So sometimes when I even have a flip kit, people will want me to write on here which systems go with each one of these vitality oils. So this makes it so simple that if you have 10 minutes to share this kit with someone, just reorganize it really quick and go and ask the questions. So do you have a need for a healthy musculoskeletal system? Great, then we have 2 oils for you here. Do you have a need for a healthy digestive system? Awesome, here's our top choices. Do you have a need for a healthy respiratory system? Awesome, we've got Thieves and Raven emotionally. And do you have a need for a healthy immune system? Awesome, Lemon and Citrus Fresh have you covered. Do you have need for a healthy nervous system? Lavender and Frankincense, they got you. They're the king and the queen. So we got that going on. So that makes sense to you, I hope. And we're gonna keep going because we're gonna start talking about these oils as we use these systems. How does that sound to you guys? Are you ready to play? Who else is doing the Abby dance? Christy, you're so funny. This is such an easy way to think about the starter kit. And do you have to have a visual? No. You can have one of those booklets with you and talk about it this way. You can just talk about it this way, like, hey, musculoskeletal, immune, respiratory, digestive, nervous system, we got you covered, and that's why we have a premium starter kit. And oh, and don't forget our friend Stress Away, and we'll get to her also. He may be a him to you or her to you. I like to call them in relationship because I like to form a relationship with my essential oils. So Frank, my buddy, goes everywhere with me. He's in my pocket at all times. So are you ready to play? Awesome, let's do it. All right, so you know what, guys, I just have to say, when you've been sharing these things for 15 years, you got to come up with some creativity. You guys come up with amazing creativity. I had to come up with something to share a little different because how many years have this been going on? So, all right, here we go. So, we've got Copaiba and Panaway. Can you see me all the way back here, I hope? You get a lot of my ceiling because I don't have my case now. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can set this with a bell or something in front of it so that you don't see so much of my ceiling. Oh yeah. You know what? You can rig these cameras so good. There we go. Are you ready? Let's just hope my phone stays in that position. Okay, so you got your chair and you're back here. I think you can see, yeah, all your comments are so cute. I can see my feet through them. All right, so let's start using our musculoskeletal system as we pass around Copaiba and Panaway. So I'm going to pass the bottle around. We're not going to put these oils on. We're going to just take them through an inhalation. They're potent and they're versatile and they're volatile. So let's just have some fun with them, and let's just take in the scent, okay? So first I'm gonna smell Copaiba, and I would pass it around. Copaiba has such a light scent. It's so buttery. It's tapped directly from the tree in Brazil, and it's great for areas in the body that feel hot or get a little puffy. So let's just feel a little bit in our musculoskeletal system. So let's bring our hands up like field goals, like a football field goal. And let's make a fist and open wide. And 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 then take your hands down and bring them up. Do you feel that through your elbows, your shoulders, maybe even your neck, your chest? And when you feel this, do you feel areas in the body that may need a little bit of your attention and maybe feel very supported if you put an essential oil on them? I do. I feel it actually right about here. And this is an action that is so good for you to get yourself prepared for these winter months of putting coats, jackets, and sweaters on. Also bring your hands together and out. And you'll find people, my friends, that cannot touch their arms together. And they're going, whoa, and then they're feeling it back here. And you can say, you're feeling your musculoskeletal system. Do you feel any areas that may feel hot after doing this? Or any areas that may need support to even do it? Then Copaiba is your friend. And as we keep moving in these ways, go ahead and make sure you're breathing. And let me tell you about Panaway. And I'm going to pause for a minute. You guys keep moving. And we're going to pause, and I'm going to come around. And I may just let them keep moving. And I'd come around and put Panaway right under their nose and let them take a nice inhalation in. And Panaway is our blend of peppermint, helichrysum, wintergreen, and clove, right? So with that, it's minty, spicy. Some people think that it smells like, take your hands here. Let's bring our hands in front and make circles with our elbows. Some people think it smells like root beer. Some people think it smells like Wrigley spearmint gum. And some people think it smells like some of those gels and things that they rub on their body. Well, you can rub this on your body in the same ways. It's so soothing to the emotional body. And we have to say that, emotional body. So here we go. Feel that. Taking in, do you smell that aroma wafting through the air as we move? Let's rest our hands down to the side. So remember, those are great ones to use for areas that are hot or maybe puffy, or maybe before you go to a workout, after you go to a workout, or just something that is in your musculoskeletal system that's crying out for you saying, help me, help me. So you may try those. Now the difference between the two, Copaiba is such a light scent, you can put it on without feeling like everyone in town is gonna smell you. So that's a good one, especially when you have high school students. They don't wanna go to school smelling like oils. I'm just saying from experience. So these are good ones. Copaiba is a good one to use for that. Panaway is the one when you're just like, I don't even care. I wanna smell minty fresh, and I'm going out and I'm doing it. Because I put it on and I could feel it support me emotionally, and I could feel it support my body. It's awesome. So there you go. So the next one is the healthy digestive system. And we've got peppermint and digest. So when we open this peppermint, I do this very slowly because it's very potent. 1 drop of peppermint essential oil is equal to 28 drops of 28 cups, of peppermint tea. But one of my favorite ways to use it is in my water. So a big glass pitcher, when you're new to it, glass pitcher with 1 drop of this beautiful peppermint, and then pour your water from there, minty fresh. It reminds me of the beautiful candy canes. I love candy canes. And when you put peppermint to flavor anything, I will tell you that you cannot taste a thing. So my second way to ingest this, since it has a white coat, it's a vitality oil, is to put it in my green shakes that I am not conscious of all the veggies and fruit. I don't even put fruits in. All the veggies and protein powders and things that I'm putting, spices I'm putting in my my shake in the morning, whether it has protein or not. But my shake in the morning, I don't have to worry about the taste because I can put 1 drop of peppermint in there and it tastes like a peppermint milkshake. Try it out. Might want to put it in brownies. Might want to cook with it with all these different peppermint desserts. But it's soothing to your digestive system. So with that, let's take our right hand, take it to your hip, come up, that's your ascending colon, across above the navel, transverse colon, take your left hand, and down, and that's your descending colon. Do you realize how healthy it is just to do this action on your colon and give it some touch and some love? So let's do that 3 times. And when you get your oil kit, if you're feeling, hey, my healthy digestive system could really use this, now I'm telling you, my friends, that's when comments come out of the woodwork. People are going, wait, what about for this? What about for this? What about that? Woo, what about that? You say, yeah, all that, and you go like this and let them put it on. When you get your kit and you apply 1 to 3 drops topically and rub it on this intestinal tract, you will feel the difference. I will be so amazed if you do not. Okay, so that's a great thing for a healthy digestive system. Let's also talk about the next, so peppermint. It has multiple ways of using it. Healthy digestion also can keep you really cool, cools you off on the back of your neck, and you can talk through all those different ways to use peppermint, right? But Digest, another vitality oil. Now this one, when you open it up, and I said, because when I first smelled this, I was like, ooh, no, thank you. Now it smells pretty good to me. And that kind of happens. Oils sometimes don't smell so good at first because your body needs them. And people sometimes question that and they go, really, why would my body need something I don't like? Because your body's in its habit and your body is used to feeling that way, and your body may not want to change, yet we know that your body might need to change. So if you don't like the smell of it, it means you need it physically. If you love the smell of it, because a lot of people will ask that, what about if I love the smell? If you love the smell, your body needs it emotionally. I think it was Jen O'Sullivan that really drove that home, but that's a Gary Young teaching, and it's a beautiful little thing to say. Digest is a blend of a bunch of digestive spices like anise and fennel. Look it up and look at all the different oils in it so that you can really form that relationship with it. But I like to smell that. I like to inhale this one a lot. You can apply it topically, or you can put it in a capsule in your tea. You can drink it because it's got the white label. And I like to rub my inner thighs. Touch is a big deal. Inner thighs, this is your large intestine meridian, and the outer is your small intestine meridian. So you can even do little gentle taps on these areas of the body to activate the small and large intestine. Little bitty tools to help people that need a healthy digestive system. And I'll look at all your comments at the end because I cannot see them, okay? So we're here and we're tapping, pounding on our large intestine and our small intestine. Really kind of fun. Awesome. Other things for digestion, up and down. Now digest, keep raising one leg and the other. You can add the breath in. Inhale when your feet are down. Exhale when you bring your knee in. So it looks like this. Nice. Keep going as I tell you the other ways to use digest is for when you're at an amusement park or you're traveling long rides in a car. May not smell good to you when you need them in those times, but have it with you. 2 oils I will never go on a roller coaster again without is peppermint and digest. Boop, boop. Best friends right there. Any questions about a healthy digestive system? How many of you right now are thinking about ways that you can use these oils, or are you thinking about friends that you could text right now and go, I need to tell you about a healthy digestive system. I need to tell you about these tools that I'm learning about to support you. Are you getting a list in your head? I'm sitting here for the however minth time I've shared this, and I'm thinking of people right now. I can't help but to think about people. So beautiful. The next one is respiratory system, a healthy respiratory system. So I'm going to open up the bottle of Thieves. Now Thieves can have multi-uses, healthy respiratory, healthy immune, but take in the smell and pass it around. Sometimes I like to have these all on a cotton pad so they can take them home in a Ziploc bag and they have them on a cotton pad. So Thieves is a blend of rosemary, eucalyptus, clove, cinnamon, and rosemary. Did I say rosemary? Eucalyptus, lemon, rosemary, Thieves, or cinnamon, clove, eucalyptus, rosemary, and lemon. There we go. Thieves is a strange name, and somebody just commented on my YouTube channel the other day, like, I wouldn't buy anything called Thieves. Go into the Thieves story and tell them the story, and it's such a beautiful story of why it's called Thieves. If you don't know that story, ask me and I'll tell you in a different Facebook Live. So Thieves is supportive to us. It's a vitality oil. Put a few drops in water. If you do that for your kids, a straw, because clove will make everything a little spicy around the lips. So drink it with a straw, put it in a capsule. A lot of people like a drop in their tea. A lot of people like to cook with it and add it to their cinnamon toast, things like that. Thieves, topically, and favorite, diffuse it. Diffuse it, diffuse it, diffuse it. If you have those type of smells in your house that affect you in the chest, diffuse Thieves, right? This time of year, it's a great thing to diffuse Thieves. Put Thieves on the bottom of your feet before you leave the house for extra protection. What do? So you can keep going with all your ways of using Thieves. I like to open up the respiratory with lung exercises here. So how do we broaden the lungs? How do we bring that into respiratory? I like to tap. So let's tap under the cheeks here. Take some breaths. And then tap at K27. These are your neurological points to begin to talk to each other. And notice when you want to take a breath, and after you take that big breath, you can move to the next spot. And then at the sternum here for the immune system, which will support a healthy respiratory system as well. And then thymus and spleen. And notice I'm closing and opening and closing and opening, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. And you just sit here and tap until you breathe a big breath and you feel your lungs open, and you can take your hands under the ribs. See, the oils are already starting to work on me. Did you see how my digestive system's already starting to work? Use every piece of yourself in these talks and be real. So underneath the ribs here, opening that up, beautiful. Even take a grab, and I told you, Christy, I never do this thing the same, because you just never know what's going to happen. So a lot of people that get things, rib stuff happening, grab that skin of the flesh and jiggle it, and take it away from the ribs and get it and jiggle it. And people will make so many comments about this. I got so much to jiggle. They'll make so many comments. It'll make your talk fun, and you can laugh, and you can go right along with it. Other exercises for respiratory: up, inhale, exhale, back down. Sorry, I've got my table a little close. Inhale up, exhale down. Feel your breath come into the lungs and exhale back down. So there's a wide range of just movements that you can do. Our other sidekick respiratory helper emotionally is Raven. And when you open up Raven, may I just say, In here, there's some eucalyptus oils in here, and go through the whole list of oils. I honestly do not know them off the top of my head. They don't stay for me for Raven. So what I usually do at this time is have somebody pull up their app and read to us what the blend is in this, so that they see how to look things up and know that I'm not the expert and I don't know everything, and look it up on the app. Oh, there's an app? Yes, there's multiple apps you can look up, and usually I have another leader in the room, or I have someone that I say, here's my phone, will you have that app open, and will you look stuff up for me if I need you to? Boom, it's there. So I take in that scent of raven, and I'm just gonna rub my chest here. I'm just gonna rub it in a clockwise motion. And maybe I do two coming together here. And maybe I go the other way and feel, what does that feel like going that way? And what does that feel like going this way? Just feeling, touching ourselves, giving ourselves some love, giving ourselves the oils. It's really a powerful thing to do that. Now, also with the respiratory system, I have people breathe. So bring them to their navel and blow out through your nose, your navel comes in. And this is in my book, Mindful Breathing at LSP. And inhale, fill your belly. Exhale, bring your navel in. Inhale, fill your belly. Exhale, bring your navel in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Do you feel that? Woo! Awesome. Moving on to the immune system. We got lemon here. My buddy Lemon. Lemon and Citrus Fresh. So lemon is a vitality oil, so is Citrus Fresh, but you see that they're exactly the same oil in the colorful labels and the vitality labels. So I just want to reiterate that one more time, that they're exactly the same. So what do I do for a healthy immune system? Did you know you can look up the whole chart of your body on the bottom of your foot called a reflexology chart? And it's so nice to apply lemon topically, just 1 or 2 drops. I love the color of lemon essential oil. It's bright yellow. Rub your hands together 3 times and apply it to the bottom of your feet. And you can look up certain spots to put it on your feet, or you can just trust you're hitting it if you put them all over the bottom of your feet. And also, the feet have the largest pores. And essential oils are so smart, they travel wherever they need to go. They have the smallest of molecules. They can read the body, they're intelligent. And they can just go wherever the cells in the body need them to go. What about lemon helps an immune system? It is an alkalinizer. You guys know this from drinking lemon juice in your water, but here's the difference. Lemon juice in your water, like when you squeeze a lemon in there, it's acidic in the mouth, but alkalinizing to the body. And our dental hygienists and our dentists will tell you that the American Dental Association will warn you about lemon juice taking the enamel off your teeth. So be very careful with that. With lemon wedges, with lemon essential oil, it is alkaline right in the mouth. So it will not do that to your teeth. So why not carry lemon in your bag, or lemon in your pocket, or have lemon on your kitchen counter so that you can have lemon water too? Now I always get this question, it doesn't mix well. Lemon and water do not mix. Put a little Himalayan sea salt or kosher sea salt in there, just a tiny bit that you wouldn't even taste it, and it will mix all the way through. Good little tip there. So lemon alkalinizes. So lemon's even one of the main top 5 safe oils for babies, because you can put it with a carrier oil on babies' feet. What are carrier oils? This is where you go through that. I'm not going to go through that because you guys all know how to talk about a carrier oil. So you can talk about a carrier oil for 5 and under. Remember your safety tips. Your safety, citrus oils are sun sensitive. So be careful going out in the sun. You do not want to put on an oil and then go lay out in the sun or walk in the sun. So remember, when the sun is shining, you put your oils where the sun don't shine. Okay? So here you go. There's your lemon. Lemon is also fantastic in the kitchen for pots and pans, cleaning your grill, grease, any type of grease, stickiness. Check out my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Pamela Hunter, and look for the lemon essential oil video of my dad cleaning his grill. Your eyes will go, whoa! It's amazing. So just in that little bit of talking about lemon and rubbing it on the bottom of my feet and you guys smelling it, as we do that, how many ways could you find to use lemon in your house? Are you calculating them? Are you writing them down? Do you realize you need more than 1 bottle of lemon right now at the kitchen sink? in the bathroom, in the laundry room, in your handbag. Lemon's one of those oils, but great because lemon is not very expensive. So lemon is one that you could order multiple bottles easily right away. So just know that. Citrus Fresh. Citrus Fresh is a big buddy of mine, and Citrus Fresh is great for a healthy digestive system as well as immune system. So it's a blend of citrus oils, so that safety, those safety techniques apply as well. And it's great to diffuse, and it's great for that digestive system because it's citrus oils plus a little spearmint. And for a healthy digestive system, you want peppermint digest down low for all down here. For up, you want spearmint, which is in Citrus Fresh. And you want digest works all the way through, peppermint low, spearmint up, okay? So you can, it's one of my favorites to add to a sparkling water. Yum. It's one of my favorites to diffuse because it's already blended for me. I don't have to worry about all these bottles of oils. I got this one. So especially when I travel and I want a fresh scent in a hotel room, right here, because I also know I eat out a lot when I travel, and I want my immune system to stay raised. So I want to make sure my digestive system, which is a main system for all the systems to work together, I want to make sure I have this diffusing and this in my water so that I am boosting everything. Okay, so Citrus Fresh. Now, how do we play movement-wise with, notice I swung my necklace around because I don't want to hit it. I want to pound here, so get your fists out, and please do this from home. Set your phone down and do this with me and your kids. Will love it. This is the Tarzan holler. Are you ready? Ah! Oh, feel that. This is a immune booster. Want to do it again? Here we go. Ready? Were you guys too young to watch Tarzan when you were getting ready for church? That's what I did. I always watched Tarzan before everybody was getting ready for church, and I was always sad to leave good-looking Tarzan in the jungle to go to church. I was like, no, not yet. So for me, this brings back such great memories, and it feels so, 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 so good. Okay, then there's a point right between your breasts that rub that clockwise, and this is your chemical sensitivity point. So some of you that are going to rub this are going to go, ow! That means you've had some chemicals that are very sensitive to you in your world right now. So feel that and desensitize by rubbing clockwise. Now, anytime you go to the grocery store, please rub this point because we can't be protected from all that fake scent. This is a great time to talk about fake scent. That's fake scent that's in our garbage bags, scent that's in the gas station, scent that's in the Uber drivers' cars, unless they're young living, is toxic to us. It actually creates all the issues and decreases the healthiness of our body systems. But young living, being pure with our seed to seal, and you can go all into that, keeps us from these sensitive smells. And really, you can tell I'm not sensitive here at all because I have my beautiful Oreos and my house is pure and clean with all the Thieves products. Now, I did forget during Thieves to talk about all the other products. I always do that. Go back to that. Oops, squirrel. Forgot to talk about all that. I always do, from toothpaste to household cleaner to laundry detergent, blah, blah, blah. You guys know that. But I always tell them, let's talk about your home next. So just so you know, that I always do that. That came to me when I'm talking about sensitivities because of that. So that's an immune system, like some little tools for that. Now, nervous system, are you ready for that? Last but not least, our king and queen are entering the building. And why do I call them the king and queen? I always think of lavender as feminine, and I think of frankincense as masculine. I guess just the names, floral, beautiful, colorful flowers, manly Frank, from those raggedy, squirrely looking trees in Oman and Somalia, right? So the other reason the king and queen, when in doubt, you can use these for anything. These are two oils. There's many oils that go with me everywhere, but these two for sure. Absolutely, number one for sure are lavender and frankincense that travel with me. Lavender is open it up. Now, our lavender is going to be a little different than some that you've probably smelled before because this is the pure Lavandula augustifolia. It's very important that you know the Latin name. That's what differentiates our lavender is Lavandula augustifolia. And Young Living owns 75% of the lavender augustifolia in the world. We're hoping to own 100% in the next few years so that we can maintain the sustainability and farm it correctly and get the highest amount of chemical constituents used for the reasons that aromatherapy says it's used for. Some of you will see uses for lavender and use an off-brand, and it will not work the same because it's lavandin, which is lavandin is those big puffy plants that you see when you look at Provence, France, and they're all the same color purple and they're beautiful. That's lavandin. And how do I know this? I traveled to Provence, France. I've worked on our farm there. It's beautiful, and I learned this from Gary Young, the founder and farmer of our company. And so lavender, Lavandula augustifolia, is a smaller plant with all different colors and smaller amounts of yield than a lavandin. So lavandin is out there everywhere, and it is the main ingredient in other people's products, but not ours. Lavandula augustifolia through and through in this bottle. So there it helps a healthy nervous system. So how is my favorite way to help a healthy nervous system is Epsom salts, 2 cups in a bath. Don't worry about pre-making. Just get a big old bag of Epsom salts. I try to make this simple, friends. So a big bag of Epsom salts, cup in there, boom, cup in there, boom. I have a big tub, 7 drops of Lavandula augustifolia, which is called our lavender, and I put it in there and wow, soak for at least 20 minutes up to an hour in a tub and feel everything just meld off of you. So great for a healthy nervous system, great for a restful night's sleep, okay? Great to keep your body systems in check when you're outdoors in the change of seasons. One of my favorite ways to talk about essential oils is how they protect us from environmental elements. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say environmental elements? Let's name some environmental elements that might affect us. Go ahead and comment if you know what I mean by environmental elements. What are some things out there that might get us? And be compliant, please. So with that, these oils are so powerful for us. And then we've got good old buddy frankincense. And frank is one that I like to drop on everybody's head. And what I do with that is make sure that this little plastic atomizer is really stable in there. And then I take it and I drop it on. Oh, you guys, it's like heaven. It's beautiful to have that drop in there. I have people run their hands through their hair, then take that scent and breathe it in and feel the difference. So I will often ask people to feel the difference before and after, before this talk ever starts, and see how they felt before. That's the circle. Somebody felt tired, right? Before, and then afterwards, how are you going to feel? So we'll go around that circle again and ask them how they feel. So how many of you need a restful night's sleep? Who doesn't need that? Everybody's like, no, 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 no. How many of you need to protect yourself and others in your family from moods and tension and all of that? Raising hands. The lavender and the frankincense that we use for a healthy nervous system, please don't think that everything can happen like snap. It matters what you do during the day to help you at night. It matters what you do at night to help you during the day. So be mindful of utilizing your oils for your nervous system throughout the day so that by the time you rest at night, you are prepared to rest. Do you hear me with that? A lot of people want that quick fix right before bed. There's oils that are great for that. Palo Santo, Rutavala, those are great. Valerian. But how about if you work with your systems of the body all throughout the day so that your body's at its healthiest, highest potential. And we have an oil for that as well. Healthiest, highest potential, that at night when you're ready to rest, it's good. How about that? So, what do I do for the nervous system? Go ahead and feel your feet, feel your hands on your legs. Bring the palms of your hands deep into the creases of your hips there and press gently down. This opens up the pathways of the hips and the portals for that area of the body and is very restful to the body when you release it. Nice. My sidekicks in the other room are getting a little loud. I hope you can't hear them. Your voices are a little loud in there, you guys. They're like, sorry. So with that, pressing in and then release. And press in and release. And then feel your feet. Bring your hand to your heart and your hand to your navel. This is in my book called Mindful Meditations through LSP. And this is your light and love breathing. So bringing your light to your love. This is our third chakra, which is our solar plexus. And this is our heart, of course. And so opening up light and love together and breathing into both hands and feeling that will bring you into a state of equanimity and bring your nervous system there. So let's breathe together. How do you feel now? Do you feel the difference in your nervous system? Do you feel how all of our friends would be so joyful in your home? Do you see the needs of your home, your family, maybe even some friends, and hopefully yourself, that you could utilize some of our friends here, our oil friends, to be with you in relationship? I hope so. I have another oil to tell you about, but it's in the actual box. So this whole kit, these 10 oils that I shared with you, plus what's in this box, is $160, plus you get a diffuser of your choice. And I can show you my favorites. I love the Desert Mist. And I'll show you that diffuser as well. But in this box, when you open this, and you open this door, usually this whole set of oils is right there, and you're like, oh, look at all my oils. But don't forget to go behind the trap door and see what else comes in your box. So for $160, which is like a $374 value, so it's like a half-price kit. And why did we create this? I was part of the group that really encouraged this company, Young Living, to do this, because if you name anything that you need tools for, this kit can serve most of those things, if not all. So with that, you get a sample of the Thieves Cleaner. Hopefully I mentioned that earlier. You get your whole food puree juice, Ningxia Red. Now these are 2 ounces, but 1 serving. And Ningxia Red is a whole food superfood. It's your vitamins and minerals in a juice. My kids have been drinking this since they were 5 and 7. It's an amazing thing. They won't live a month without it. They're like, Mom, where's my Ningxia Red? I said to them, what do you need in your box? Ningxia Red? Every single month. And what is it? It's tangy, it's tart and sweet and tangy all in one. So I call it a burst of flavors. And it's full of amino acids and trace minerals, like 21 trace minerals, 18 amino acids. It's got beta carotene, it's got B vitamins, it's got all this goodness full of antioxidants in a juice and 5 of the oils. So you really feel the difference in this juice. So you get to try 2 samples of it. If you have little kids, it's great to freeze these and make a push pop. Really awesome. You got little sample bottles, because please don't give away your full bottles, because then you don't have them. Put them in a little sample bottle with a little card that explains it, and have fun sharing. Naturally. It's just fun. And you got a little roller cap in here. So you can make any, I'm not going to pull that out, but you can make any of these bottles a roller cap. My favorite to make a roller cap is our last oil we're going to talk about, and that is Stress Away. So Stress Away essential oil, the name says it all. Who doesn't need a little stress away? I don't know about you, but when I got this oil the first time and I opened it up, I was like a breath of fresh air from the ocean came. And why do I say that? Because it is lime and vanilla blend all in one. It's beautiful oil. And I just can't, I don't want to stop smelling it. So you take that in, you let that pass around. This may be one that you want to share with them for this last part, or you may want to keep frankincense to the end. And we're going to do a little guided meditation, which we call a body awareness meditation in the program Urban Zen Integrative Therapy that I do. So what we do is feel our feet, put your hands on your lap, breathe in the stress away, feel the top of your head. You can close your eyes or keep them open, whatever feels good. Bye, my friend. And let your body just be here and feel your head. Feel the top of your head. Feel where your hair falls. Notice the skin of your forehead. What do your eyes see behind their sockets? Notice your ears, your right ear, your left ear, and all the sounds coming in and out. Feel your breath coming in and out of each nostril. Notice your mouth and all the pieces, parts of your mouth, your teeth, your tongue, your lips. Notice your chin. Observe your neck sitting on your shoulders. Feel your right arm, your left arm. Feel both palms. Notice your chest and any movement in your chest. Feel your belly rising and falling as you breathe. Notice the bend in your hips, the lengthen in your thighs, the bend in your knees, your calves, your ankles, tops of your feet. Notice the soles of your feet. Feel your feet and the earth meeting your feet. Feel your whole body. As you feel your whole body here, think about how you feel now compared to how you felt when you came into my house. As you open your eyes, look down in front of you and then gently let your eyes come up to the horizon. Take a moment to feel the oils. The power of inhalation is there for you. You do not have to put the oils on to get their effects. They go right into the olfactory, into the limbic brain, to the amygdala, where the emotions and memory are stored. So think about how these oils can benefit you, your family, your friends. Think about all the ways you can play with them and all the ways that we've mentioned tonight or things you come up with on your own. And think about how we can put these oils into your hands as soon as possible. Again, the kit is $160. I always gift you with a special gift when you sign up. And then we can talk about all the other products that Young Living has to give you a lifestyle. We have Thieves, a whole line of home products to get your home healthy. We have Ningxia Red. We even have a substitute for unhealthy soda. It's called Zing. It's a little bit carbonated, has some wolfberry in there, a little bit of caffeine from white tea. We have Ningxia Nitro. It has oolong tea. So a little bit of caffeine there, but a lot of B vitamins in a little shot. We've got Savvy Mineral makeup. Did you know we have food products like einkorn, the original wheat that only has 14 chromosomes to digest versus 42? Digestion's really happy with our granola, our cereal that only has 5 ingredients, our flours, our pancake mix, our rotini pasta, and our spaghetti. It's unbelievable. So I like to call it our one-stop wellness shop. Our personal care products, which I only will use, all the way from soap and bar soap to bath and body gel. Do you have little girls that like to take bubble baths? That's my bubble bath. And we have all the fun little things like the bath bombs and the steamers and the diffusers, and we have kids diffusers, and we have a whole line of Kid Scents. So you know the drill. You can go on and on and on. I'd love to work through your lifestyle with you. I'd love to be on the journey. And the one thing that I do differently is that I stay. If you're a good communicator and you like to communicate with me, I will communicate with you all day long because I'll stay in your wellness journey with you and help you along the way. So what do you say? I'm going to pause there because you guys know the drill. I go into essential rewards, how that works. And now, as of tonight, if you haven't heard, your first premium starter kit can count as your first essential rewards order. Ding, 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 ding. Did you hear that? Your premium starter kit can count as your first essential rewards order. So with essential rewards, you can get points towards free products, lower shipping, better promotions. It's a beautiful thing. And we have a special shipping just like Amazon Prime called While Go and While Go Plus. So those of you that want to hear all about that, stay right here with me and we'll talk more. All right, I'm going to look at your all's comments. You know the drill. I don't need to train you on all that.